Hello, Wine Access Wine for Normal People Club members. This is your last shipment of the year, the final quarter. It has been a year of fantastic wines in our club, and I'm psyched to show you 6 more amazing wines. So, this is the wines of South America, and I'm going to show you some things that you're familiar with, that you're comfortable with. They're going to be total home runs. And then there's going to be other things that you might know the grape, but there's a slight twist on it. The wines taste a little different. So I want to give you classic examples of wines and then some things that I think you'd be surprised South America makes. So I'm excited to show them to you. Argentina's up first. We have 3 wines from there. They're a major winemaking force in South America, obviously, so they are very important. We have a Cabernet Franc, which is an emerging varietal in Argentina. We have a Chardonnay. These are both from Mendoza, the very famed area. The Malbec, however, is not from Mendoza. It is from the very, very extreme high elevation vineyards of Salta, the Calchaquí Valley, way, way up north, 26 degrees south latitude. So this is crazy, crazy conditions for this grape to grow. None of these wines is run of the mill. The Cabernet Franc is emerging as a really impressive wine in Mendoza. This is the Catena San Carlos. It is so amazing. Can't wait for you to try that one. And then we were very lucky to get El Enemigo. This is another project of the Catena family. This is the winemaker of Catena Zapata, and it's his private venture with a daughter of Nicolas Catena, who's the owner of the vineyard, but this is their separate project, and this wine is very, very unique. Nothing like a regular run-of-the-mill Chardonnay at all. And then, of course, the Malbec, growing at 7,000 feet versus 5,000 or 4,000 in Mendoza, you get completely different flavors. Now, I think this wine is a lot lighter on its feet than you would imagine, so I can't wait for you to give me feedback on it. I love it. I kind of like the Malbecs from Salta better than the ones from Mendoza oftentimes. So then we move to Chile. I cannot stop drinking the Tabali Sauvignon Blanc from the Limarí Valley. I think Sauvignon Blanc is the best white of Chile by far, but this is the low latitude area of Limarí. It's at 30 degrees south, much like Salta. You would be like, why are you growing grapes here? But there's some quirk in the geology that makes cool climate wines, and this wine, oh my gosh, it is insanely good. I would advise probably ordering some extra bottles because it is hard to put down, let me tell you. Chile has 2 flagship reds, so it was hard for me, well, really 3. It was hard for me to decide what we were going to do, but you can get a Maipo Cab anytime, or a Cabernet from the Aconcagua Valley or from the Rapel Valley, Colchagua, anytime. So it was between País and Carmenere, and I went with Carmenere. We are so lucky again to have the Cuvée Alexandre L'Apostole. This is a French family, actually, who owns Grand Marnier, and this is a really fantastic wine. I'm really particular about where Carmenere has to come from for me to like it. It has to come from the larger Rapel Valley, Colchagua, and this is from the Alpalta region of the Colchagua Valley. It has richness, it has body, it doesn't have the mothball rubber that sometimes Carmenere can show, and the green pepper that is not very good. This is a really high-class wine, really made in kind of a French style. You will love it. It is fantastic. And finally, we cannot forget Uruguay. Uruguay Garçon, again, another really unique wine. This is single vineyards. They make so little of this wine. We were so lucky to secure an allocation of this fruit and herbs and spices, and this is where they tame the tannins of Tannat. It is hard to do, but Uruguay does it because it's a little warmer, more humid, and nobody does it better than Garçon. So high quality wines, some things that are a little different, that'll be tasting different than what you might expect out of South America, but all of these wines are amazing. So that's our shipment. Now let's get to tasting.